That is what I hate most about India. Honestly, I can't deal with them anymore. Good afternoon from Missouri, India. So I'm walking down this quiet path and I've been reflecting because I've had just over 3 weeks now in India. Still got 1 week to go, but just in Missouri and then heading back to Delhi. And yeah, I thought I'd give my opinion on India. Obviously, everyone's opinion's different. So I'm going to tell you the 3 things I love and 3 things I hate about India. So I'm going to start off with things I love about India. And number 1, which is the thing that makes a country for me, is the people. Honestly, friendliest people I've ever met. Like they're just always willing to come up to you, chat to you, take selfies with you, always trying to help. And they love being on camera as well. When I do my YouTube videos, they come up to me like, YouTube, get me in. And yeah, honestly, from the kids to the adults, like everyone is so friendly. They're always interested in where you're from, what you think of India. So that has to be my number 1. It's the best thing about traveling to a country, when they have nice people who are interested in you and you're interested in their culture and they're happy that you're in the country. So number 2 has to be how diverse India is. Obviously in 3 weeks I've only just scratched the surface of India. Like honestly, there's so much more to do, and I might be back later in the year to do more of the south. But even going from places like Delhi to then going to Varanasi to then coming to Missouri, they're just all so different. Especially Missouri, like how peaceful this is compared to the big city of Delhi. So that's something that I love. And there's obviously you've got places like Ladakh, which in the north, which is in like the Himalayas, like there's snow there and everything like that. And then the south, you've got the beaches. It's just such a diverse country that I feel you could spend years here and not even scratch the surface of the different places. There's so many states here. I think there's 29 states here. I don't know how many I've been to, probably 4, 5 maybe. And number 3 has to be the food. I know I can't deal with spice very well, but the range of food here is unbelievable. You go to a restaurant and they'll have like 50 dishes, which like you're having to Google every one to see what it is. But they have something for everyone. They have dishes which aren't spicy. Stuff like the dosa and stuff I personally love, like masala dosa, like the butter chicken. Honestly, they've got so much food here that I feel like there's so much more I could try. And yeah, I hope to, over the last week, to keep trying all the different Indian food and try as much as I can, because they've got a lot of different northern food, a lot of southern food as well. Obviously I'll try more of the southern food when I come back to India, maybe around June time. So we're going to go on to the 3 things that I hate in India. Hate's a strong word, so I'm using it, but it could be dislike. But we're going to say 3 things I hate about India, starting with that fits perfectly. I was checking my notes to see what I've written first. Car horns. That is what I hate most about India. Honestly, I can't deal with them anymore. Like the car horns constantly, wherever you are, whichever area of the country, it's just beep, beep, beep constantly. And they do it at times where it's not needed. Like I'll be walking on the side of the road like this and they'll just beep. It's like you can fit round. Honestly, you don't need to let me know that you're there. I can hear your car. So that has to be number 1. In places like Delhi, it's absolute chaos, just constant beeping. And yeah, when I was ill that time in Jaipur and I had to leave the house to get like food and like my medicine, like the sound of the car horns would just go straight through me. It's a really like jarring noise, but it comes with the territory of being in India. And it's, to be honest, it's quite a good system. When they go around corners, they beep to let you know people are there. So yeah, they could take that advice in England. So number 2 is the spitting here. Like I've heard that it's improved a lot because it's actually illegal to do it apparently. Not that it stops a lot of people, but yeah, you constantly hear them like getting up from the back of their throat and then just spitting in the street. They don't really look where they're spitting. Like, there's a few times where it'd be very close to hitting me. But yeah, it's something that isn't very nice. It's a bit grim, to be fair, and yeah, if someone did that in England, you'd be like, what the hell are they doing? But yeah, it's something that I don't like at all. I think many other Indians don't really like it, because yeah, it's not very nice just to spit on the street constantly. You see it on the floor a lot and you're like trying to avoid it. There's also like cow pats on the floor as well, because there's loads of cows about. But that's number 2 thing that I hate about India, is the spitting. And finally, number 3 has to be like the litter here, the dirtiness of the streets. It's not actually too bad in Missouri, but places like Delhi, Agra, honestly, the streets are just littered everywhere. People don't really care. They'll finish a bottle and just throw it on the floor. They've got like no concern for the environment, which is, yeah, it's sad to see, because it's such a beautiful country, and yeah, it's ruined by the litter. Crisp packets literally down there. Yeah, you see it everywhere, and it's not very nice, because you're in such a beautiful location in the mountains and there's just litter, and it's something that I think they're trying to improve on. You see a lot of signs in hostels, you see a lot of like signs on the streets and stuff about recycling, don't litter and everything. So it's something that they definitely are looking into and trying to improve. But at the moment it is quite evident here, especially in the big cities, as I said. So they're the 3 things I love and hate about India. Thanks for watching. Obviously, overall, I've loved my experience in India. I've still got a week left and I've still got videos to come, but I thought I'd round it up 3 weeks in, because I've been to every place that I was going to go to. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll be going to a new country in about a week's time, so follow for the journey of seeing where I go. Thanks for watching.